Hey, YouTube, it's your man George Page coming to you live on YouTube. And I got some information I was found out while I was on Facebook a while ago that Freeda Foreman, the daughter of boxing legend George Foreman, has passed away. She was found in her home last Friday, unresponsive. Freeda was 42 years old, and she was the third oldest child among George's 10 kids. As you know, George's Foreman's famous for fighting legends like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. He fought Frazier at least twice. He beat Frazier for the title after Frazier beat Ali um, for the championship, featherweight championship of the world. He lost to Ali in Africa, and then he had a rematch with Foreman after that. He had a rematch with Joe Frazier after that loss. Well, if you don't know much about Freeda Foreman, Freeda, as I said again, was one of his oldest children. She was the third out of the 10, and she had a short career in boxing back in the early, I guess the late 2000s, the late 90s, early 2000s, and she was like one of three famous boxing daughters, along with Layla Ali and Jackie Lyde Frazier, who was professional fighters. As you know, her career was very short. It was from 2000, I think 99 to 2001. She had a 5-1 record. Frida was a mother and a wife. Before death, she had two children and three grandchildren. Um, Frida also before boxing, she had a job in South Carolina. I'm from North Carolina, and South Carolina's not that far. And when she think about getting in boxing, she talked to her father about it and said, well, her dad said, well, keep your education, keep your mind, do that before you jump into the sport of boxing. And she decided to do some boxing. But I'm very sad for the Foreman family, and it's hard to lose a family member. I just found out a few days ago, a day ago, that a former brother-in-law has passed away of mine. And I think as a father and as a parent, it's hard to bury your child. My mother, she has buried three children. I have, had two brothers and sisters passed away a long time ago. One of my oldest sisters passed away like a year ago, and her brother passed away like almost 16. And her firstborn son was stillborn, and that was nearly, you know, 50, a little over 50 years ago for her. But it's just a sad thing to lose a child, and especially someone so young at 42. Myself, I'm 44, and I have, and it's just something that is just you can never really recover. Like one of my favorite movies was John Q with Denzel Washington. We said that, I'm not going to bury my son. My son's going to bury me. And as a man, as a father, and a man of God, as you know, George Foreman after he left boxing, he's a preacher. He's a pastor, and he preaches the religion, and he's a man of strong faith. And it's hard just to, even with your strong faith, it's hard just to accept the fact that you have to bury your child. Um, to the Foreman family, my condolences. I hope everything's going good for you. My condolences to Frida's children, grandchildren, and her husband. If you know anything about the Foreman family, especially George Foreman himself, if he has social media contacts such as Facebook, Twitter, um, Instagram, send your condolences to them, and heartfelt condolences, because he's one of my favorite boxers of all time, through Ali and Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson, and even though I'm not much a boxing fan like I used to be, but those really was the guys who really represented the true um, legends of boxing, especially in the heavyweight division. So God bless you, Frida. And you was I would say part of a founding legacy of boxing. And and wherever you are now, I hope you have found rest in peace. This is man Joe Page. Like, subscribe. I'm out.